Good afternoon, one and all. How are you all out there? Today we have a special thing. Nobody entered the fan art contest, so there is no winner. You all out there? Today we have. But for the next 2 weeks, well, yeah, for the next 2 weeks or 3 weeks, maybe 2.5. While I am gone, or while I'm waiting to go, while I'm gone, and when I get back, I guess, we are going to have a character creator contest. What is the premise of this character creator contest? Well, today I am going to be drawing my own Brazilian superhero. I'm going to make it easy on myself. He's going to be part of what is going to be the Shield Corps at some point, or something like that is going to be called. Basically, a group of, hey, Scott, a group of characters that
Hi.
are like the Canadian Shield, but all from different countries.
How you guys
So,
doing?
eh, me, myself, and I are doing good.
Oh, it's just you still? Okay. Well,
And it doesn't look like anybody's out there watching. We
I
got
just
three
came
likes
in.
so far. I'm just announcing what I'm doing today and what's going to be going on for the next 2.5 weeks. A contest. The character creator contest is what I'm calling it. I'm creating my own Brazilian superhero today.
Uh-oh. You gonna
And
give
I,
Brazilian years?
it will not take a Brazilian years.
No, I said you're gonna give it Brazilian ears.
Yeah. And I'm gonna take the easy way out for me. It's going to be the Brazilian Shield, which
Brazilian.
will he'll end up being part of what I call the Shield Corps in my thing. That's the name I'm giving it for now. Eventually, I'm going to create an organization where they have shields or shield like characters from every single, well, maybe eventually every single country in the world or that wants to participate. So I'm going to be creating the Brazilian Shield today, but in doing so, I'm challenging people over the next 2 weeks while I'm waiting to go, while I'm gone, and just after I get back, because we'll do the winter thing on the Friday after I get back. And basically, you over the next 3 weeks, we'll say, or 2.5 weeks, create your own Brazilian superhero.
Uh-oh.
You come up with the look, some powers, maybe some history, So maybe you have to do a little research, figure out what you want to do with this. So, and there is a prize, of course.
Ooh, a prize. Tell us what it is, John.
Well, one of three, you have your choice of one of three things. You can win a signed set of Canadian Shield cards.
Ooh.
You can win a custom T-shirt, or you can win a custom 18 12 by 18
Ah.
drawing. And no matter which one of those you pick, you will get a sketch card with the Brazilian Shield on it.
Oh. Nice.
So, and everybody's over on Dillard's stream right now.
Yeah, that's why I said tell us what it is, John.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
yeah. Yeah, the thing is what I'm working on right now. I'm trying to ink it.
you're working
Ink
on
it.
something.
The something. Yeah. Something for you and me. Friends forever. Fantastic, right?
Yes.
Mr. Reed Rickers.
Well, you can go Richards because, Richard is
Rickards.
my technical first name.
Rickards. Reed Rickards.
Rick Richards. Let's see whether we can troll John for a second.
Troll John. Oh.
I'm going to bring his stream up and say, hey, everybody, I'm doing my live drawing. Come on over.
Oh. Yes.
I was listening to him a couple minutes ago.
Yeah.
He's doing his Canadian buckler stuff.
That's cool. I guess it's cool, right? Uh-oh. Dog's barking to go out.
I don't
He
hear
says- I know, he said out. Well, that's because this is not a crappy mic like the last one I had. Right? Now that you can hear me, no one is here to hear me. I love it. So what else you got going on, Rick, besides this
Not much. Doing my live drawing
just doing the thing, man? Oh.
and talking about my new
But did you do that? Did you go troll him?
Yeah, I'm just typing what I'm saying.
Oh, good.
I can't hear what he's saying.
I thought you were talking to me, dude. I don't know.
Yeah, I put, hey, everybody, doing my live drawing and talking about my newest contest. And then I'm just going to put bye.
And what's did Dillard say anything?
I don't know. We didn't have the audio up, so.
Oh. He will say something, of course. He will say something, of course. You know he will.
Yeah, he'll come over to my chat.
He'll bombard you. Hey, we're here. We quit just because you're on, Rick.
Oh no, he'd be on and still troll me.
Troll me, say that you'll troll me. I will not troll anyone but you. Oh.
Oh, I just messed with you.
Sorry. I'm sorry. Sorry I ate the hamburger.
For you, hamburger?
The hamburger?
Hamburger! Hamburger!
Hamburger? Hey, how are you today, Rick?
I am good.
Good. I am fine as
I-
well.
I've made like how many videos today?
Heck if I know. I just. How many?
I made like 15 videos today so
Why?
far. Well, I'm going to be gone
Why?
for like 10 days, you know.
Oh, you're preparing. Okay.
I made 50. Well, some of them were half done. Like got all my verses of the day done for the 10 days that I'm gone. So they're going to end up, I haven't put them scheduled to go up yet, but they're going to, Thursday morning, I'm probably going to schedule all those. I've got a bunch of t-shirt videos ready to go up during that time. My making t-shirts, my custom
Right
t-shirts.
on.
Again, this is stuff that I'm going to upload Thursday morning and scheduled to come out during the thing. Did a comic read through. Again, the same thing.
I remember you saying you're probably not going to be able to stream down there, huh?
Yeah.
That's too bad.
I'm going to still bring my computer and my camera anyways, and hopefully I'll be able to get some time in to draw. Oh, that reminds me. If anybody wants not that there's anybody here to listen, if anybody wants a custom, a commission for while I'm down there, a drawing from Rick in Brazil,
Ooh.
$40.
A Brazilian by Rick.
This could be a one.
He'll give you a Brazilian on site. An on site Brazilian. Right on. Sorry.
Yeah, but I will do it while down there. I'll find the time. If 2 or 3 of those commissions, $40 a piece. On a 9x12. Not that anybody's here to hear that, except for my mom and my friend out in the living room.
I'm sorry. So I'm making a fool of myself for your mom.
That's right.
Yes.
Yeah, that's me making a fool of myself for you. How are you today?
And she's out of the room, but she'll hear that in about 10 seconds.
Ah.
And then she'll come back in the room and say how she is.
Awesome.
Maybe.
Right. I'm just drawing the thing and the other
Great.
characters.
Told
Great.
ya.
I told ya. Is anybody watching? Because I've got my whole screen covered with this thing.
It says 2 people are watching.
Oh, 2 people are watching. Yay.
One's gotta be me.
Live
We
long
got
and
4
prosper,
likes.
all 2 people watching.
I don't know. If you're watching and you can, say something. Manny could be watching, but he can't say a thing.
Hi, Trusty. How you doing?
Hey. Oh. Hey, Trusty. Hey. So, Trusty, you weren't here earlier, I don't think, to hear. I've got a contest going on in honor of my Brazilian trip, missions trip. I'm creating a Brazilian superhero. I'm going a little easy on myself for creating it today. This is going to be the Brazilian shield. But in honor of that, I am doing a contest while I'm away. Well, leading up to me going away. And while I'm away, and just a little bit after I get back, because we'll do the winter thing on the Friday after I get back. Basically, in this time, create a Brazilian superhero. And get some powers with it or whatever, say the powers, maybe a little bit of history. And we will do a straw poll once I get back, on the Friday after I get back, to see who in the chat thinks created the best Brazilian superhero. And the prize can be either a signed set of cards, a t-shirt commission, a 12 by 18 commission, and whichever one you pick of those, you do get a sketch card with the Brazilian shield created by me, who will eventually probably appear in Cross Comics. Who knows when?
Right on. Yippee.
When I create what I'm calling my Shield Corps. So hopefully you heard all that, Trusty. Well, I hope you do participate, Trusty. You're a good artist. I hope Scott participates. Scott probably won't go for those cards, though. And I'm doing that because I'm putting on hold the Cross Comics fan art contest while I am away because, like, I figure this gives more chance for something. This is something bigger than just, a week thing. So, maybe it require a little bit of research into Brazil to create, your Brazilian superhero. He says, if I come up with a good enough idea, and I'll pin that into my thing after I'm done today.
Cool.
Tweet so people can put stuff there. Although I'll also put a Dropbox thing. So, hey, Evan.
Hi, Evan.
I should wait till more people get in here and announce more about the contest again.
Well, you can say it as many times as you want.
Yeah. Look at your Twitter profile. Okay. Says Evan. Evan von Scriver. Evan the Fox King. Are you really, really foxy? Oh, cool. Definitely cool. Okay, I definitely got to show that off. Evan's new Twitter banner. So there we go. His new Twitter banner. And that reminds me, although that is going to ruin the surprise, ruin something. Evan got his cards today, as everybody can now see. But there was one problem. The package they came in was soaked. Yes, it's Scott, Evan. It was soaked so bad, there wasn't a dry spot on the outside of the package. Scott was feeling horrible. He's thinking, my cards that Rick created are doomed. And then he opened up the package and hallelujah, they were all safe from the wetness. And there goes that Scott story of the day.
What?
Oh, that's Scott Evans' story of the day. Oh.
Yeah, I was like, what are you talking about, Ben?
Would you talk about this?
What you talking about, Rick? I didn't do nothing. I wasn't even there. I'm just doing this thing, man. I'm not doing it. It wasn't me.
I'm just doing my thing. I'm nothing but a chicken. Why?
Turned all these flames on Johnny Storm's head.
You do know you got your thing focused on me and not you're drawing.
Well, I know that. I'm I'm not even sharing anything. I mean, because I can take a picture of it and I'll share it in a minute. But
And Evan saying you've got a good mic.
is that right? You like that? Sound better? No complaining now? I can't blame you for wanting to complain because apparently it was awful and it was making one of people commit suicide. Ah, it's killing me. It's horrible microphone. But it's better now, right?
You're all mic'd up. Evan saying it's incredible.
Gracias. Oh. Uh-oh. Somebody's bling-blinging me on my Twitter.
Blink, 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 blink,
Bling,
blink, blink.
bling. Call me on the Twitter. Call me anytime you want. Call me on Twitter. Call me anytime. Call me.
You say Evan saying, "What did you get?" What do
Just a
you
headset.
get? Oh,
I've had it. I bought it at the same time I bought the other mic, but the other mic was one that stands on the desk, and that's what was wrong with it. Every time I went to fart or move, it would pick it up. So that's what the problem was that. So I just got rid of it. And now I'm better, right? Yay.
do not like this arm. I cannot seem to get this arm right. I can't seem to arm this guy just right. Evan says, "Intriguing." Well, it doesn't look like anybody else. We'll probably have more people in eventually. But Evan, I have a contest. As you can see, I'm not doing my fan art contest this week. Nobody entered, so nobody wins. But
I didn't have time to draw last night, Rick. Sorry, bud.
yeah, no problem. It is what it is.
I was busy doing this thing.
But and I don't want to. I didn't want to do a my actual one of my characters I've already created today, and have like a 3 week or 2.5 week or whatever, or 2 weeks of thing time for people to create. So especially with no reminders or whatever, probably wouldn't get any creating done. Not that people will for this one, but in honor of me going to Brazil, I'm creating my own Brazilian superhero. This is the Brazilian Shield. And also in honor of that, I have a contest now going on over the next 2.5 weeks. People can create their own Brazilian superhero. Make sure you have a little back history, some powers. And when Friday after we get back, we'll vote on it. But the prize will be either a signed set of cards, a commission, a t-shirt commission, or a 12x18 commission, and whoever wins will also get a sketch card of my Brazilian Shield. And maybe I'll do a sketch card of their Brazilian Shield as well.
Right on. Good job.
It's both writing and art. So you could actually technically team up with somebody, I guess. Let them do the writing, or you do the writing, them do the art. or just do your best at the art, you know.
Yeah,
Because you
writing
want
contest
a
would be
bit
cool
of
too.
backstory,
How,
power.
how, how about this, Rick? How about actually a whole like a 5-panel peanuts that make have a subject and people create a little 3 or 4 or 5-panel quick comic.
Evan says he can't even stick figure.
No, it doesn't. I mean, I mean even stick figure. Just I mean, because the thought conveyed is really more in a concept is more important than an actual. Oh, it's got to be perfect, and oh shit, his arm's out of place. Oh, sorry, it's a fast word, but you know what I
Yeah.
mean. The concept, the composition is the most important thing,
Yeah,
not
well,
so
that's
much
what I'm talking about. With both elements,
because
you
it'd still
could
be funny. I
you
mean,
could win
even
people
the
over.
crappiest picture can still make you laugh until you puke.
Yeah, but see, that's the exact thing with creating this Brazilian superhero. If they get a good background story, yeah, maybe their picture is crappy, but maybe they win people over with the history and the powers and all that.
Right.
Or maybe they win people over with, the picture and they have a
Yeah.
crappy
Yeah.
story.
Yeah.
Who
Exactly.
knows?
Don't sell yourself short until the game's over.
I just
I've won a lot of Jedi Outcast matches when I was down 15 points and came back and won. So there's no, the game's not over until the last score.
no, I just thought this would be a great idea for a 2.5 week, you know, contest. And I figure the prize is decent enough for it too.
Well, see that's what I'm saying with like a 5-panel comic because 2 weeks is a long time. You could do a lot in 2 weeks, even if
Yeah,
you didn't know how to draw with GIMP. You could do a lot in 2 weeks
yeah,
because GIMP will do a lot of it for you.
yeah,
I just don't like. Everybody asks me why I don't digital. I like my hands on the paper. You know,
yeah,
I, I do digital. I mean, I paint in digital. I use digital or Windows Paint, and I paint with that. But that's because it's got paintbrushes and stuff. But I just don't care for the digital drawing programs that I've used. And with a mouse, it's nearly impossible anyway. If I had a stylus, that might make it different.
yeah. Yeah, I
So
didn't. I don't like most of them with a mouse either.
I just can't. I can't draw a nice curve. Can't draw a straight freaking line. It's just no good. So I just don't do it. I'll just if somebody wants to take my traditional stuff and go just massacre it in some digital. I'm game with that, but I'm not going to do it.
Yeah. So I say enter Evan and do the best you can. And like I said, it consists of both. You could win on both, or maybe you can talk
Join me in
somebody
the deck.
getting up,
Nice.
getting with you, and trying to win it together. I'm not sure what will happen there for if you team up. What I'll do, but I'll figure something out. Maybe if you team up with somebody, I'll do one for both of you. A sketch for both of you, or give you both a set of cards.
You can trade off and have one on your mental piece 1 week and
You know,
trade weeks.
I'm willing to, as you know, Evan. I'm willing to be a decent businessman or whatever you want to do. Good business. You know, when he told me at first about his cards or the package the cards came in, I'm like, oh crap. I felt sorry for him. He paid this money, and I said, hey, I'll do another set. And I was going to do it all for free. He wasn't going to have to pay me a dime or whatever. You know, he had already paid. They got to him damaged through no fault of his own. So
Yeah,
yeah,
you have.
if you want, Evan, team up with somebody, and you know, you guys can decide what you want. Maybe one wants the commission of the picture on the T-shirt or the piece of paper, and the other wants the cards. You know, I'll do that. You know. Cross Comics will not be outdone. I don't know how I'm going to set up my perks for a thing, but when I do my Indiegogo, and that Indiegogo is coming probably January, February, the latest. I think. Oh yeah, I think January 7th. I think January 7th would be a very good day to do my Indiegogo to start it. I wonder what my mom will say about that.
Hey, can I turn?
What?
Can I turn this?
Pardon?
Can I turn? Your mom's gone. Can I turn it?
I don't care. We got 6 likes. Cool.
Yay! What
6
happened,
likes,
Rick?
3 watchings. And I don't even know.
I just pretty much finished Johnny Storm here. He looks pretty cool. I'm working on the steel girder right now. That the thing is turning into foil.
So we got nobody talking in the chat.
Yeah, well, Evan's talking. He's somebody.
Well, no, he hasn't said anything.
Well,
for
he
like,
hasn't said anything for a while, but yeah. Maybe a close up of the thing's face. Oh, that's not a close up.
But yeah, and I gotta finish up. Yeah. Well, nobody's watching, so I was gonna do something, but I'm not. Hey,
This is
Trust.
the close up of his face.
Trusty says I'm listening but paying bills at the same time. Ooh, that's neat. I can do that too.
Look at that. Look at that hatching on that face, Rick.
Cool. Well, at least you're not hatching it up. Should I say at least you're not doing a hatchet job on it?
Hatchet. Hatchet. Yeah, dude. I have to do a little more on the right side because it needs to go up a little bit, but I only got started. Got a little bit more of a raise there in the center and out on the edge here. There. Maybe a little more even. Because that the one on the right or the left is a little bit the dome around the eye socket was a little bit small. I'd raise it a little bit.
And of course, everybody, if you participate in this, you do own the rights to your own character. I'm not trying to steal characters from anybody. You own your Brazilian superhero character and can do with what you wish. I'm just trying to stir up some creativity in the community. You know, everybody's wanting to create a cross comics character. Well, how about creating a character of your own for your own
Right.
universe?
You know, that sounds so Mr. Rogers-y right there, how you just said that. Yeah, kids, you can do it your own. Don't. You can do it. Would you like to be my neighbor? I miss Mr. Rogers.
Yeah, that was a good show.
I'm not gonna lie, I've even watched it as an adult
Yeah.
and said, yeah, you know, you're right. When he went to bat for public television, I cried at that speech, man. Because he was like, dude, you're killing kids' future by taking away public television from them. You know, what are you trying to do here? Are you that greedy? What's wrong with you? You know,
Yeah.
you're just that greedy that whatever.
You know, and the other thing I like about doing these contests, you know, not everybody out there can afford, you know, to get stuff from me. So
Oh
this
yeah.
is a way that, you know, they can, if they participate, they can get it for, you know, nothing. You know, they just have to participate, you know.
Mm-hmm.
A little drawing, you know, the best that they can, you know, usually for the fan art challenge, but
I know when I started out doing them, I started out doing some pretty crappy drawings.
mm,
You know, but the more you do, the better you're gonna get.
yeah. Now the Brazilian shield I have made with no cape. I think he looks better with no cape, this one.
See, that's another thing. I've been thinking about that myself about what I like, not what everybody else is gonna like. What do I want to do with my drawing or my art? You know what I mean?
Yeah, unfortunately, if you want to sell it, you do have to do it twofold. You have to do
I
what
I,
you like,
I
but you
understand
do
that, but
something.
that goes along with I haven't been selling anything, so I'm gonna just go back to my do what I want, do what I like. Makes me happy. That's why I'm doing it in the first place. I wasn't doing it trying to make money in the first place, you
Yeah.
know. But if it do, that's fine. But I'm not. That's not why I'm drawing. Cause not why. That's not why.
Yeah, I think with all the shield corpse that I'm going to create, all of them will have the powers will be in the suit.
In the what?
In the suit, the suits that they wear, that it'll give them their powers or whatever.
Power Rangers.
Yeah. Yeah. Power Rangers on steroids, maybe.
The Brazilian Power Rangers.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a Brazilian Power Rangers.
I'm just hatching all these little stones on his right side right now, doing the shading. Taking forever.
Yeah, that's the only problem with hatching. Takes forever.
And ever and ever.
So I a bazillion Brazilians,
A Brazilian years to hatch.
says Trusty.
Well, I got his right breasticle done. Pectorical muscle. Now I'm working on his rib cage area. Hours and hours and hours and hours and hours of hatching and more hatching. Oh my. Oh gosh.
Anybody got any ideas for my next big drawing? I don't want it to be, I'm only thinking of only one, like 70, 75 characters. The two ideas that I've had so far, both are over 100. One's almost 200.
Who's that guy? Is that your Brazilian guy? He's got the Brazilian flag on his chest.
Yeah.
So that's Brazilian Shield. Yeah. Cool. Right on. I hadn't been looking, but I'm looking now. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, I was thinking of doing a
Brazilian.
Teen Titans piece. A Teen Titans big piece. But there's like 110. There's been 110 characters in DC Comics that have been Titans.
Yeah.
Teen Titans or Titans.
Well, you can pick whichever ones you want. There's no law that says you have to do all 160 of them.
110.
Okay.
But no, there's no law. But
All Brazilian of them.
I know there's no law that says I have to, but you know, if I'm going to, I want to.
Ooh.
That's getting...
It's my party and I'll cry if I want to.
And of course, I tried to figure out going to figure out the Justice League. I did try that first, and there's like 180 something characters in DC that have at one point or another been part of the Justice League.
I was thinking I'd do all the Legion of Superheroes.
I might be able to get away with Legion of Superheroes, yeah.
Hey, I just said that. I wanted to do it, and now you're gonna. Oh.
Yeah, but are you gonna draw every single member, or are you just gonna draw a few?
I don't know. Does it matter? It was my idea. Gosh darn it. Oh. No, I don't care. You can draw them all. I don't care.
Well, it's just an idea. It's just because the last two times I've done did Marvel. Of course, the first one was Freedom Force, and then I did all the X-Men, and then I did a whole bunch of Spiders.
Yeah.
I want to go over to DC or something else. I don't want to do another Marvel one.
Why not? I still love both book genres. I don't care what they're fighting about. They're stupid right now. So they just get over it and go back to making books. Forget about their petty whatever it is going on.
Yeah, I don't care about DC Marvel. I just care about good books. Actually, almost since I got into just before I got into Comics Gate and all that, and it wasn't because of that. Obvious, I just stopped. I used to get them on a weekly basis,
Hmm.
and then I wasn't able to, so I got behind, and now I don't even. I'm not even concerned about reading them.
I don't even. Yeah, I don't even go buy comics anymore. I used to like to, but yeah.
I want to just produce my own. And there's something too for me. I've never really wanted to work for DC or Marvel. Yeah, the thought would cross my mind how it'd be nice. How about non-American Marvel characters? How about non-American DC characters?
Well, even right now, if someone from either one came up to me and asked me to work for them, I'd probably have to tell them, well, I can't because I'm disabled unless you're gonna pay me just a really crap load of money, and that way I don't have to worry about Social Security anymore. You know. But
Well,
anyway,
I'm not sure what the low page rate is over at either of them.
well,
It might probably I can't say whether it'd be more money than what you're getting or not. So
yeah.
I know Ethan went over it a little bit, well, a long time ago, and then he just recently went over it a little bit with his most recent, one of his more recent things,
Yeah.
video, how he started it and the stages he went through. I think it's like $150 a page to pencil. He started out at,
Yeah.
and that
I
was
could
like
do.
on impulse.
I could easily do that a day.
So
Almost done with the whole chest, even. Yay! The number .1 is the one I'm using. Should have probably used a smaller one, but I just thought it was too small. Can't see it. Looks just like fuzz, so it doesn't.
uh,
It's it doesn't look right when you're trying to show people on a video on a picture. Can't see the damn thing. So
it's about creating the shading effects and all that. So some ways
yeah,
you can worry about what people see or don't see. If they want to see it real good, they can buy it.
they can buy it. Yeah, that's true. But if they can't see it, they're not going to want to buy it.
Oh, that's possible too. It's a hard life. It's hard to figure out which way to go.
It ain't easy being cheesy. Okay. I'll take another picture of it so you guys can see this part. If there's anybody in here, nobody in here. Well, Trusty's in here still. That's right.
Trust me, yeah.
Trusty gets to see it. You get to see it first.
Oh, some interesting news as well. Sunday on Sunday on the auction on Misfit Corner Comics instead of here because I will be away. There is going to be a special guest.
A special guest.
The Misfit doesn't even know about this yet.
Awesome. Fantastic. Wonderful. Beautiful. Okay. Come on. There's some shading. There's some shading.
Cool.
Got Johnny Storm done in there in the background. You can't really see the invisible girl because, you know,
She's invisible.
She's down there in the corner. You could see Reed Richards' leg though going through her. That's cool, huh?
As long as it's not that third leg.
Rick.
Let's not say more towards the window. All the adults will get it, or a lot of the adults will get it.
You're gonna get it.
Maybe.
Mom.
Not listening.
You don't know that. She can always come back. She can always come back and look at the stream. Get you a week later. You'll get a flip flop upside the head, and you'll go, "Why'd you do that? Remember what you said?"
And I go, no. And when? Who? What? Where? Why? When? How?
I've been going back through your streams, and I don't like that, boy.
I doubt she'd go back a week later or whatever.
Man.
At best, she'd go watch this later today. And then she probably wouldn't do that.
That would probably be enough to ruin your day, though, wouldn't it?
No.
Oh. I'm just messing with you, bud. Yeah, she trying to.
I'd probably end up throwing the thing back at it, though. Whatchamacallit back at it.
Ooh. I'm cleaning up his
I'm going to hear from some people.
face a little bit. There. He's gritting his thing teeth. Crushing that steel. Johnny's like, yeah, in the back.
Okay, so we only got one suggestion from the Peanut Gallery about my big thing. Although there'd probably be a lot of non-American Marvel characters. Heck, even in DC, especially if you want to include the outer space ones, because they're non-American. Would Star-Lord be considered non-American?
I don't know. I mean,
He was born in
he was
America, but
born an American, but he's a spaceman, so yeah, he's non-American. I think he'd be one of those guys that Trump would put in a concentration camp.
yeah, but he'd have an American citizenship technically.
Would
But
he?
then again, most people might consider him dead. So
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That he's not on Earth anymore, so
it wouldn't be concentration camp; it'd be detention center.
oh, okay, whatever you want to call him.
Now, of course, Rocket would be definitely considered, like
What?
non-American. Rocket or Groot, they'd be considered non-American.
Yeah, no, they would not be American because they're aliens. Yeah, non-terrestrial officers.
Hey, Kronos. Cross, give me a few. I have something to show you. Again, I was badly ill with pneumonia for 3 weeks. Right out of it. Ooh, not good.
Yeah, that's not good. Sorry to hear that. You're better now, though, right?
Well, I hope you'll compete in my upcoming contest, Kronos. Oh, not upcoming. It's here technically, but you probably haven't heard much about it since you. Seems like you just got here. Check out some of the latest 3D vids. Last two ones show stuff of mine. Okay, give me a. Let me finish coloring this hand.
There, I got his feet and legs in. Johnny's all in because you can only see his torso, his bust and his legs behind the thing.
So you're saying Johnny's a bit busty?
No, no, no. I'm not.
Joke.
I didn't say that. I just said that his you can only see a bust of his head.
So you busted his head?
He busted his head, yeah. I know the Thing has wanted to bust his head from like day one, so maybe. Always wanting to crack him over the skull for something. Oh, I hate to cheat, but I'm going to use a circle. Where is the circle?
Well, speaking of new superheroes, Kronos. I'm not sure who it is that invented it. For who you're talking about, but I've just invented a new superhero for my universe, the Brazilian Shield. And this is, of course, in honor of me going down to Brazil in the next few days on my missions trip. And
he does manscaping.
And for the next 2.5 weeks, I'm challenging people to come up with their own Brazilian superhero and draw it up best you can, or get somebody to draw it up and write up a backstory, powers, and
I got the power.
And put it and input it or whatever, send it in. and enter it in to the contest, and we'll the Friday after I get back, we'll showcase them all, and we'll do a straw poll, and whoever wins the straw poll will win either a set of my signed cards, or they will win a t-shirt commission or a 12 by 18 commission. Their choice. And of course, they will win a sketch card of this Brazilian Shield, and something that I actually ended up putting into the deal. They will also get a sketch card of their shield as well from me.
That would be kind of cool, right?
Yeah. Kronos is saying, buy lots of coffee. Lot cheaper to buy it there where you get it, to get it. Where it's, sort of made. And for some reason, the Brazilian Shield has no mask.
No mask on the Brazilian. No mask on the Brazilian. Shield. Because he don't care if you know who he is, right?
I don't know.
You created him. You should know.
Yeah, but I just created him. I just drew this up. I have no knowledge of anything.
Well, hurry up. Come on. People want to know. You done yet?
Hey, Bob! Whoa, Bob! Bob, 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 Bob. Hey, Bob! Guess
Inquiring
what's
minds
happening?
want to know.
I'm going away for 10 days on Thursday.
He's going on a Brazilian.
I'm going to Brazil. And Bob, you have a contest you can enter over the next 2.5 weeks. You can win. You can create your own Brazilian superhero. Might have to do a bit of research. Create the look. And then, of course, come up with a backstory and powers. And then you enter it in on my Twitter, or I'm going there on a mission trip, Bob.
He's on a mission from God.
And then you can enter it on my Twitter, but if you don't have Twitter, you can just do it out to my email or Facebook for you. Yes, contest, Santa Raven, contest. And the winner gets one of 3 different basic things. You can either get a signed set of cards. Bob Bob says, I know nothing about Brazil. Did they invent tequila? I have no idea. You can look it up on the net. You can either get a signed set of my trading cards. That's not all of them. You can get a T-shirt with custom T-shirt character of on. Thank you, Evan. Thank you. I tried to do that earlier. What else? Or a custom T-shirt or a custom 12 by 18 custom drawing. And on also, I will do a sketch card of this character, and I will do a sketch card of your Brazilian superhero. That is the contest, my friends. Come up with your own Brazilian superhero over the next 2.5 weeks. The Friday after I get back, we'll do a straw poll. And determine the winner.
Oh, let me uncover Johnny's foot so you can see his feet. Doing pretty good, right? Looks nice, huh?
Yeah.
What?
Oh, I was talking to my wife. I'm sorry. showing her the picture I got so far. Oh. She found something that drowns out my voice. She's listening to Freddie Mercury on her headphones.
Well, Bob, I have no art. Just grab a pencil. Grab a pencil and do the best drawing you can on a piece of paper. It doesn't have to be super spectacular. And like I said, you got to come up with a little bit of a backstory. And, you know, what his powers or her powers are. Could be a woman, too, you know. I don't care. And all you have to do is take a picture of it with your phone or whatever, or send it in. You know, write a little bit. And like I said, Friday after I get back, I'll showcase them all. Then we'll straw poll it. And that's 2.5 weeks. Let's see. What day will that be? The 9th. So basically you have to the 9th to do this, the 9th of August. Santa Raven says, I make sexy Brazilian female character. Well, you can do that.
Make sure she's waxed.
Dude, Bob says, Tequila Man. But yeah, I made my Brazilian here today. Brazilian Shield. As I was telling Scott here earlier, eventually I'll call her the Brazilian Buckler. As was telling
There's
Scott
a little farther on the thing.
Eventually I'm going to have a Shield corpse. And there's going to be somebody from maybe somebody from every nation in a protector of their country based on the Canadian Shield. He might even lead it. I don't know yet. So
Well, the thing's pretty much inked. I just haven't done the little bit on his legs at the bottom there.
So I'd like to see a lot of participants in this contest over the next 2.5 weeks. To me, it looks a lot like Aquaman. I guess he does with the green a lot. But as you can see here, I took the diamond that's on the Brazilian flag along with the globe thing and put it there. And I used the diamond thing on the hands,
Right.
and the feet and the boots. Again, with the globe type thing in it. Kept him no mask. I don't know what his powers are yet. I've just created him in the last hour and 11 minutes or less. He probably powers might be similar to Canadian Shield, just a little less powered. Yeah, that's all. That's all I ask anybody, Bob. Try their best on this. I want to see people in. Hey, Bob, I'd like to see you competing in the fan art challenge when it comes back. When I get back. The fan art challenge or fan art contest is basically drawing whatever character I'm drawing that week for mine. You have a week to do it, get it in. This is a bigger idea, so you get a bit longer. He thinks I should have done a cape. Yeah, I just wasn't feeling a cape for him.
Here, I'll show you a cape.
No, I have not showed your new Twitter banner to more arrival new people. I will show you Twitter banner again, Evan. There is Evan's Twitter banner. Right there.
Here's a cape. Oh, that's not the final.
So these are sketch cards I did for him, Evan. Does the character need a backstory or the origin of his powers? Yeah, that would be nice. That yeah, I'm wanting maybe a little origin or a backstory.
There's a cape for you. She doesn't have a cape, but you can imagine her with a cape.
What did you draw, Bob? And powers. Doesn't have to be the best. You got 2 weeks. Or 2.5 weeks. I'm gone for 10 days. I don't leave till Thursday. We're doing this.
I drew everything I'm sharing.
What was that, Scott?
Oh, I think somebody was asking who drew that stuff, and I did. Everything I've shared you, I drew.
Yeah. Okay. Evan, who are you talking about who drew that? First of all. Nothing, John. I drew nothing. Adamine Rick? Adamine Rick? Okay. I have no idea what you're trying to say, Bob.
Oh, I guess he's asking you who drew that Brazilian character. I don't know. I thought he was talking about the stuff I was sharing. Maybe, I don't know. I'm sorry. But that's Glory. I created her the other day. And her cool hot rod. Her 1972 Opel Diesel.
Cool.
Yeah. I kind of like the idea of her more than Dark Matter, to be honest. More fun to draw, too.
Yes, he's right. Okay. Who's right? Bob. 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 Bob.
Howard Johnson's right, he said.
Bob.
He said, I think he means that I'm right about. He was wondering if that was someone's other character that you were drawing.
No, Eagle. No, Eagle. I have a character creation contest going on for the next 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks. In honor of going down to Brazil, I've created my own Brazilian hero. It's the Brazilian Shield. I know I didn't go all out for name or whatever. Everybody just stops us, Bob. So in the next 2 weeks, while I'm gone, preparing to go and gone and come back, you're to create. The job is to create. The contest is to create your own Brazilian superhero. The best you can do for a drawing. Come up with a bit of a backstory and powers, and you can Twitter it to me or email me this information. And then the Friday after I get back, we'll go over each person's entry and put a straw poll up for who wins. Hey,
Yay!
John.
What's up, Dillard?
And I've already told Evan, you can team up with somebody who can draw if you don't think you're good enough for your drawing. If you writing, and I guess it's vice versa. If you don't think you can write a good enough backstory, you can team up with somebody to write while you draw. And you will both win if your thing wins. That is.
The Stick Figure Elite, is that what SFE is?
Maybe.
Stick Figure Edition. Oh, okay. No. Nope. Not trying to do anything anymore, just draw.
Nope. Has to be Brazilian, Dillard. Brazilian.
I've tried to get on.
I'm going to Brazil, so it has to be a Brazilian superhero.
I've tried to get on Stick Figure Edition like 2 or 3 times, but somehow I don't get on there.
Nobody gets on there because it never airs.
Oh, that's why. I keep trying and trying, but no. That's too bad.
So you might have
really
to do
looking forward to it.
Brazilian superhero. Santa Raven was saying she's going for the Brazilian buckler.
I'm not trying to break your hearts, Eagle. I'm not trying to hurt nobody. I'm just chiseling out work. I don't care about your dramas.
Fiasco. Or tequila. Yeah, tequila is more.
Tequila.
When I think about it, Bob, tequila is more associated with Mexico than it is with.
Rick's gonna become addicted to pina coladas when he's down there. Oh, this goes down so good. Oh. Next thing you know, he's laying there on the beach.
Well, Bob, you can always research it. Where was Tina Colada? I mean, Tina Colada. Tequila's made.
Do 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 do.
So, like I said, maybe you might have to do a little bit of research on your Brazil. I went easy. I put somebody from who will be in probably.
Here's the PG-13 version. I basically drew her naked before I, did any of the other stuff.
Don't you have to? You draw.
Yeah, right. I mean, you draw this before you draw this, right? Before, after. When you meet her on the street and after you get her home.
So, Evan wants me to share his banner with his cards that he got from me today in the mail. That the package was just absolutely soaked. It was soaked so much it was soaked through, or seemed to be soaked through.
The bubble wrap saved it.
He was so disheartened. He thought, no, these cards I paid so much money for. They're ruined. And he opened up the package thinking, maybe, just maybe. He opened it up. And they were there. They were untouched. They were fine. They made it through the storm. He forgot about questioning. He just hushed. And he got down in his rags, man.
The heck are you talking about, Rick?
I'm just using the people in the thing. Question, Hush, and Raggedy Man. Or the little cards that I drew for him.
Okay.
So I was just trying to pun my way through that.
You're punishing us with... Yeah, okay.
Can make Brazil lolly? I don't care. Just you got to make a Brazilian superhero. I don't care the style or whatever. Let's just not have any. Let them be clothed decently. I'll say that. Because we are going to showcase them all on here. And we're going to see who wins. I guess so, Bob. You do have Streaky the Super Cat. You have Comet the Super Horse. You have Bat Hound, Bat Cow. You have Crypto the Super Dog, and Ant with a cape. Says Bob. I don't know if I misspelled Brazilian. Probably. Is there two L's in Brazilian? Anybody? Scott, do you know if there's two L's?
I am not sure. Think so, yeah. Brazilion.
Oh yeah, it's Z, not Jeez. I was thinking it was S for some reason.
Brazilian. No, you're thinking Sicilian.
Yeah, I misspelled it. Oops.
Derp.
Oops. Oops. I think we can correct it. I don't know how well it'll look for the correction. Le correction. That is my black. Marker. Oh, excuse you. Okay.
I didn't do it. You did.
I did? Oh, well, then I guess it's excuse me, eh? Excuse me. Okay.
Wasn't me this time. Can't prove anything. Miss Goozy.
The Brazilian Shield. There's not the Brazilian ways to spell Brazilian. So, I don't know what to say, what to do. We do have the Brazilian Shield drawn here, or the Canadian Cross Comics character, Brazilian Shield, now is drawn. He's not quartered, but he's drawn.
Boo.
Yours head is backwards.
Will people stop bugging me about my spelling?
Oh, you ruined my line because I was laughing. Urgh.
There's the S. Shield. CS. But see, for this guy, his shield isn't shaped like the Canadian shield. His is a diamond-shaped shield. And it just so happens that's what they use there. That's part of their flag, the diamond. How are you going to bug me now? What, you don't think I got white out? Well, has to come and bug me about this stuff.
Ha ha. Bless you. You're welcome.
Bob likes how clever I was with the shield thing. Why isn't he black? Because not all Brazilians are black, and folks, they're just more tanned, really tanned, and he's not as tanned as I would like. I don't think. Oh, I could probably put some extra. Where's the soccer ball at? I don't know. Yes, Evan? Are you going to say, oh, there's a couple more people in here. Show off my really precious cards. I need your help with the next Cult the Raven propaganda video. Okay. Yes, everybody. Contest going on. Model. Create your own Brazilian superhero. And you could win a set of Cross Comics trading cards signed or a t-shirt. Commission t-shirt or 12 by 18 commission, and I will also do a sketch card of my Brazilian character shield, and I will do a sketch card of yours. Bye, Bob. Bye, 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 Bob. Bye, 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 bye. Bye, Bob. And Santa Raven doesn't say bye Bob, she says bye boob. Or he says bye boob. Eagle says we need Rick in the Brazilian edition of the yet to be named stick figure edition. Okay, so we need to let the Zeta dry. It don't dry fast enough for me. Just remember, it needs to be a superhero, and not only do you need to come up with the look, you need to come up with, backstory, some powers or skills, whichever, And you have basically to the 9th, I think it is, of August to get this done. And put it in either via email or Twitter. Yeah, the 9th. Before my show on the 9th, which will be at noon since it is a Friday. So, So we'll say 11 in the morning Eastern Standard Time.
I love you.
You do? Oh,
Uh-huh.
That's special.
Oh, I love you, Rick. I was telling my wife I love her. I'm sorry. In case anybody's worried about me having feelings for Rick that I can't control.
Eagle says, only vigilantes exist. Well, if you want to call your superhero vigilante, that's all right. As long as your character is doing good. I'd say supervillains, but, I want to keep it to good guys. Bono says, he has skills. He can make things disappear. That's not nice, or David. But then again, was Scott saying something there? We had to know that was coming from somebody. So, what does everybody think of the Brazilian Shield? Or I guess right now it's the Brazilian Shield. I don't know. We'll let Scott decide whether you should retract.
Retract what?
Oh, after you were saying "I love you" to your wife, and I jokingly said, "Oh,
Oh.
that's nice," and then you clarified
It is,
that
isn't it?
feelings for me. Said to Raven said in the chat about how we all know how happy you are, Scott. But you can retake that word "happy" and replace it with a different word. Would you like her to Would you like him to retract that statement or not? You can just look at the chat and see what I'm talking about. Chrono says he ain't wearing a bra. How do you know he's not wearing a man bra underneath
It
that?
might be. You don't know.
No, not you. The Brazilian, the
Oh,
alien shield.
invisible girl. She's invisible.
Made of Canadian steel for added protection. Why is Robin and Batgirl better than Robin and Starfire? Because of history, real history. Because they're Bat family. But, okay, everybody, some people might have heard this joke already by me, but I'm putting a note there. So why does nobody trust Nightwing? Boom, 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 boom.
I have no clue. I don't pay attention to it. You talking about Nightwing, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Why nobody
I don't know.
trusts Nightwing?
Maybe because he basically they consider him that he betrayed Batman. I don't know. I don't know.
No.
Don't ask me.
Nightwing, Robin, Batman.
So I was basically right.
I guess with my statement, yeah, but I was just saying, three names, the names in order. Nightwing, Robin, Batman. think I'm getting a
Oh,
clap from Santa Raven on that.
I think this
Evan,
is
I
almost
think
done.
says because of his thirst or trust of Starfile. Model telling you to laugh, Scott.
Hardy, 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 har har.
Evan says he doesn't get it.
I'm not paying attention. I'm sorry. What was I
Okay.
supposed to get?
Obviously, Dick Grayson, who is
Yeah.
Nightwing, was also Robin, Evan.
Yeah, I get it.
Robin the Boy Wonder. And, well, he was Batman too, but, you know. So
I heard it already the other day. How can I laugh at the same thing?
But instead of you put the names together, and it sounds not like you're saying the names. It sounds like he's stealing from Batman. Evan says, was he robbing Batman when he was dating Starfire? Maybe. Who knows? But it says, explaining the joke makes it better. Keep hammering it over it. Hey, we could always go, why doesn't anybody trust Batman? But, you know, there's so many reasons for that, you know. But, you know, Batman could be Robin Nightwing.
There. That looks pretty good. Yeah. Right on.
Model says, it was funnier when I didn't get it.
It's all done. I got them all inked. I got Invisible Girl inked, got Mr. Fantastic inked, and I got the other guys.
Yes, I'd rather Dick Grayson with Batgirl.
Here, I'll show it to you if you want to see it. If you want to see it, it's up to you.
Sure, why not?
Oh, surely not?
I said, sure, why not?
Oh.
Take
I
thy
know.
spikes out of thy ears.
I'm just messing with you. I heard you. I heard you say it. Let me get it imported here. Somewhere under the sea, out there waiting for me.
All I can say is, just as long as Nightwing doesn't bat girl,
We stand on golden sand.
bat a girl.
That's where you find me. Say, I can't find it.
I think Scott's going to go plead the fifth on this. Who do you think Robin or Dick Grayson should be with?
I think this is the
Starfire
one.
or Batgirl?
Yeah, here, all inked.
Cool. I did not hear your answer. Starfire or Batgirl for Dick Grayson? But then again, you know, Dick Grayson might start a fire with a Batgirl. Hello, Matthew. How are you? I've done what I'm doing for the day, and we're just hanging out, joking a little. Or at least I'm trying to joke a little. I'm trying to be punny.
Darn it. So, did you look at that, Rick?
What? Oh. Your picture?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good. Here, I just showcased it.
Yeah. Invisible girl looks invisible, right?
Yeah. Let's see. Matthew says Oracle. Batgirl is Stephanie Brown. Or she's been Cassandra Cain, too. But yeah, I think they should have left Oracle as Oracle and moved on to the Batgirl. I liked Stephanie as Batgirl as well. There, Matthew. But Matthew, I'm not sure whether you want to get in on this over the next 2.5 weeks. I'm about to go on a mission trip to Brazil, so I created my own Brazilian superhero, as you can hopefully see here. And so over the next 2 weeks, I am doing a contest for people to create their own Brazilian superhero. You can put it in your entry into my Twitter. You do up a drawing the best you can. I'm not sure what kind of artist you are or not. And come up with a bit of a backstory and powers. Put it in. And the Friday after I get back, which will be the 9th of August, I'll showcase them all. We'll do a straw poll to see who wins. And whoever wins will they'll have the choice of either a set of signed trading cards of mine, Cross Comics trading cards, a commission, t-shirt commission, or a commission on 12 by 18 paper, and but also no matter which one they choose of those, they'll get a sketch card with my Brazilian shield and their Brazilian, and on a separate trading card, or sketch card, I should say, a picture of their Brazilian superhero done by me.
Rick said you'll get to see his Brazilian.
You're just Brazilian funny.
Your Brazilian laughs, Rick. Hmm.
Evan says, do you know what they call the Robin Starfield ship? Robin Fire?
How about no?
Okay, Matthew says, having said that, I have to bail. My cell phone is about dead. Gotta let it charge. I will keep the contest in mind. Okay.
Thanks for coming out.
Yes, thanks for coming out. Matthew saying his aunt was a missionary in Brazil for almost 30 years. She worked at a boarding school for MK kids whose parents were in the jungle. Awesome. Yeah.
That's pretty awesome. Yeah.
I'm not sure what church I'm going to be staying in there. We will be in Sao Paulo. There's a group of 20 of us going from my church. So, Matthew. Ciao. So with that said, and everything else said in the chat, and my Brazilian superhero created for the day.
And I'm just about done inking, so yeah.
Yeah.
I'm done.
You want to promote yourself there, Scott?
Yeah, I want to be a general. Make me a general, Rick. Make me a general. Oh, sorry.
You want to be a general pain in the
You
butt?
can find me on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube if you like, yeah.
Okay, under Scott Shimmer, right?
Yeah, that guy.
Okay. And, of course, I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in and watching, and hopefully you'll all compete in the contest.
Do it.
I will be here tomorrow at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I will be drawing a Brazilian superhero that actually exists, not by me, but by somebody else.
You heard it here first. He's going to
From
be drawing a Brazilian superheroes. I heard that. A Brazilian superheroes. Count them.
I will not be drawing from Brazil. I'll be drawing a character from Brazil. The character is from Brazil. I'm not in Brazil while drawing it.
Not yet.
And unfortunately, while I'm there, just to let everybody know now, and I'll announce it over the next couple of days, I will probably not have internet access or whatever. I'm thinking about getting a SIM card down there, so put in my phone, so maybe I can get access to Twitter. But I will do some drawings down there. And if you want to get me to do a commission while down there, $40. And you can say you got a commission by Rick Piper, something he drew in Brazil.
Well, he was sipping pina coladas on a beach in Brazil.
So this could be a once-in-a-lifetime thing, a Brazilian drawing from Rick Piper, or drawing from Rick Piper in Brazil of something that you want. So think about it. And of course, if anybody, I've got some sketch cards here. There's 7 of these. These are the Warriors, their faces. I had them going for 30 last night. Somebody wants them? $25 for the set of 7.
Sweet.
Normally, I'm selling these for, I don't know, what, $10 a set. I was charging
Brazilian.
$10 for a sketch card. So that's all set. You can find me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, here on YouTube, and DeviantArt. We will catch you all later. Thanks for tuning in. Bye for now. God
Live long
bless.
and prosper.